everyone could please rise and join us in singing the national anthem. My name is Zadok. I'm the class vice president, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the Magruder class of 2021 graduation. I know this has been a very unconventional year with its many challenges, but I would like to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you to our speakers, staff, our parents, friends, and family. I would especially like to thank my fellow classmates, and congratulations on finally finishing high school. You guys can now be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name is Vivian. I am the class treasurer. It is an honor and privilege to stand here today. I would like to take the time to thank our class administrator, Ms. Connie Ye. She has been working diligently from the sidelines since the beginning of our freshman year. We would not be here today without her dedication to our class's success. From Battle of the Classes to Homecoming Float, she has allowed us to strive and succeed during our time at Magruder. She has watched us grow from 14-year-olds to a group of young adults ready to tackle the real world. Ms. Ye, we cannot thank you enough for all that you have done for us. So I would like everyone to give her a big round of applause.
Thank you, Vivian. Good morning, everyone. It's finally graduation day, and honestly, we couldn't have asked for better weather. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Congratulations, class of 2021. You have done the virtually impossible. You have managed to pass school without actually coming to school. And congratulations, parents and guardians. You've also done the virtually impossible. You raised your child for almost 18 years, if not 18. And as a new mother, I realized this must have felt like forever. Dear seniors, as your class sponsor, I remember the first time I met many of you at 9th grade orientation, sitting on the gym bleachers, nervous and foggy-eyed. I've since had the pleasure of teaching many of you in a science class, chatting with you guys during lunches, watching you guys on the weekends, making homecoming floats, almost winning battle of the classes, and watching you guys grow into lovely young ladies and gentlemen. With our last few moments together, I just want to leave you guys with a few reminders. We are here for you. Once a teacher, always a teacher. Please remember, you can always ask us questions or talk to us. We love to hear from our past students and see what they're up to. Please reach out and say hi to us someday. Don't forget us. We are proud of you. I honestly can't imagine how difficult it has been for you guys to have weathered the pandemic during your senior year. I know it hasn't been easy. No other students have faced what you guys have in 100 years, and you guys faced it with flair and optimism. Despite all the ups and downs and constantly changing plans, you guys have proven how resilient and mature kids can be, especially during tough times. We want to thank you for your hard work during these 4 years. Lastly, we wish you the best. As you continue on to the next part of your journey, we truly hope you find what you love to do, and that you put your whole heart into it. There's going to be challenges, but don't give up. You guys are really brave kids. You spent your final year online for the most part, and you've already overcome some of your toughest challenges. Remember, if you love what you do, anything is virtually possible. Good luck. Let's give our seniors a round of applause.
Good morning, class of 2021. My name is Victoria Stanislawic, and I am honored to be speaking as your senior class president today. I would like to start by thanking everyone here today for supporting us throughout our journey. We wouldn't be where we are today without our families, friends, teachers, and administrators. However, I also believe that there are many people that do not always get the recognition that they deserve, that have helped us just as much. From coaches, athletic directors, and trainers, to security guards, nurses, building service workers, and anyone else who ever offered any of us a safe space, some advice, motivation, or any support of any kind. A big shout out to someone who I like to call our class parent, Mrs. Lisa Harrington, who spent countless hours making sure we got the most of our senior year with the given circumstances and was always there to advocate and stand up for us students. And lastly, to those who couldn't be here with us today, whether they are watching us virtually at home or from above, we give you all our sincerest thank yous. To describe this past year as crazy would be an understatement to say the least. We, the class of 2021, have continued to work hard in school and persevered while also facing the challenges of living through a global pandemic. I remember sitting at lunch with my friends during March of our junior year, discussing whether the mysterious virus we had heard about on the news was going to be anything serious. Little did we know it was unlike anything we had ever experienced before. After saying our goodbyes to each other on Friday, March 13th of 2020, our extended spring break quickly turned into a whole month of schools being closed and later a complete and indefinite shutdown. With that came many fears, financial hardships, mental and physical health struggles, and most devastatingly, the loss of some of our loved ones. FaceTime, Zoom, and social media became more useful than ever as our only way to keep in touch for a while. But look where we are now. With all that being said, I am so glad to see everyone here today. Being able to be here together to celebrate our achievements, feel like we are finally approaching a light at the end of the tunnel. A light that I knew was going to someday come because our class is strong, our class is intelligent and creative, and knows how to make the best out of inconvenient and tough situations. Among us, we have political and social activists who volunteered and did their part in last year's historic presidential elections. Students who stood up against the racial injustices in our nation, participating in protests, petitions, and movements to raise awareness and create change. I have no doubt that we will go on to continue doing good and make an impact on our world, for we are the future. Change, however, is not possible without taking risks. Both of my parents, just like many of yours, are immigrants from another country. They risked everything they had to take on a new challenge and provide a better life for me and my sister than they ever could back home. They sacrificed so much for that, and I am sure those of you with similar stories, cannot express how thankful I am. I hope that you too take risks in your life. Having seen us be so extremely resilient during our past 4 years at Magruder, even when the most unexpected was thrown at us, I know each and every one of you are capable of taking your own risks to reach your goals and achieve your dreams. I know I wouldn't be standing before you today if I hadn't done so myself. My dad has always had high expectations for me. I grew up with him drilling a saying into my mind that has and will always motivate me. He would say to me in Polish, "Jak masz coś zrobić, to zrób dobrze." In English, this translates to, if you're going to do something, do it well. This sticks with me because it doesn't dictate what you must do. It gives you the freedom to choose. However, whatever you do take on in life, Do it to the best of your ability. Be your best self in every situation. I share this with you all because after today, we are all going in our own separate directions. Some will go to college, some will join the workforce, some will go into the military, take a gap year, or travel the world. It doesn't matter what you do, for as long as you do it well, you will persevere, you will create change, and you will succeed. Class of 2021, our last year and a half of high school, may not have been what we imagined it would be. We were put through a test like no other. I am so proud of us and can't be more optimistic about what our futures have to offer. This year has really put a new meaning behind the saying, "We did it."
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Martinez, and I am the class historian. So today is an honor and privilege to represent our class. Magruder would not be what it is without our amazing administrative staff. I would like to thank one special member of the Magruder community, Ms. Sherry Coleman, our assistant principal of our class, for her dedication to our school and students. Ms. Sherry Coleman has led all of us the past 4 years, making sure we had a safe environment to learn. Over the years, you have put up with our countless interruptions and many, many absences, all excused, of course. You've been there for us on the good days and the bad, and given us the tools we need to go far in the future. So class of 2021, let's give a round of applause to Ms. Sherry Coleman.
morning, everyone. My name is Radesha, and I am the class secretary. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our 2021 commencement guest speaker. Sarah Cooper, a Magruder High School alumni, has gone forth to become a successful comedian and author of several books. As seen on several talk shows, including The Ellen Show and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, viral TikTok videos, and even her own Netflix special, she has taken the internet by storm through her satirical humor. She continues to be an inspiration for many, showing the powerful influence of comedy in today's world. From starting her career as a stand-up comedian to being named Digital Creator of the Year by Adweek, she has proven the value of hard work and dedication. Unfortunately, she's unable to be with us today in person, so she will be sharing her message with us in a video. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the internet sensation, Miss Sarah Cooper.
Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on rain. I'm so excited to be speaking with you today as your Magruder Class of 2021 valedictorian. Thank you so much. Yes, that's right, I'm your valedictorian. If anyone tells you anything different, I would not trust that person. A lot of people ask me, how could I be valedictorian when I didn't step foot inside Magruder for the past 4 years? And that's true, you got me. I graduated Magruder in 1995, which is 36 years ago? 26 years ago. Wow, I felt really old there for a second. Oh my gosh. 26 years ago. Thank God it's not 36, right? So 10 years younger. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, they didn't teach math back then. That's why I didn't understand how to do that arithmetic. But when I went to Magruder, I was in the drama club, and it was a lot of fun. That was my favorite thing, drama. Still, to this day, one of the happiest moments of my life was walking into school and seeing that the cast announcement had been posted on the wall for the Shakespeare Dinner Theater, and Mr. Vienna had cast me as Juliet, and the hottest guy in school was cast as Romeo, and he was a junior. Where am I going with this? I don't know, I think I just really like telling that story. So yeah, a lot of people might know that I was in drama, but what you might not know is that I was on the Palms for my first year, 9th grade. Yeah, I was on the Palms for 2 reasons. Number one, because my best friend Jessica Bavacqua was on the Palms. And number 2, I really liked the uniforms. Yeah, something about, wearing the same thing that 30 other girls were wearing just made me feel really special. So, yeah, I love those 2 things, but I hated pretty much everything else. I hated the warm-ups, I hated the practices, I hated the performances, I hated the competitions, I hated the dancing like that. And so I had to quit, and I never really quit anything before. I was 13 years old, and I was very nervous. I was very scared about what was going to happen when I quit. But I knew I had to do it. So one afternoon, I walked into the gym, and Mr. Schaefer was sitting on the bench. Mr. Schaefer was our Palms sponsor. And I went up to him and I said, "Mr. Schaefer, can I talk to you?" And I said, "I've decided that I will not be doing the Palms next year. I've decided to do drama instead." And he didn't say anything. That made me feel uncomfortable, so I started saying more things. I was like, "Yeah, I just want to do drama. I don't want to do Palms." And then he said, "Okay, good luck." And that was it. And I went home, and I was very upset. I sat on the stairs, and when my mom got home, I was just bawling on the stairs, and she said, Sarah, what's wrong? And I said, I quit the Palms, and Mr. Schaefer, he didn't care at all. He didn't try to get me to stay. He didn't tell me he would miss me. And I was so upset, and my mom was like, but Sarah, aren't you the one who quit? And it's true, I was the one who quit, but see, what happened was, in that moment, I felt very unimportant. You know, I felt like I wasn't important at all. And I didn't like that feeling. It just made me feel really bad about myself. And the truth is, we all want to feel important. We all want to feel important, you know? We want to feel important to things, to people, to anything we do. We want to feel like what we're doing makes a difference. And the truth is, if Mr. Schaefer had said, Sarah, please stay, I actually might have stayed, because that feeling of importance is so powerful. You know, I might have been like, yeah, the Liberty Bells, they need me. And I might have never done drama, and I might not be talking to you right now. Because that feeling of importance might have made me lose sight of what was important to me. And what was important to me was drama. And no matter what happens, I want you to know that you are important. What you want out of life is important. Your thoughts are important, your feelings are important, your opinions are important. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be telling millennials this. No, you're not millennials, you're Gen Z. Great. Sarah, just stick to the script. You're Gen Z, right? Are you another generation? Okay, never mind. What I'm saying is, you're important. And don't lose sight of that. You know, I have one wish for all of you, and that would be that you would find something you really love, and you would feel fulfilled in your lives. Oh, there's a question? Oh, I wasn't going to take questions, but yeah. How do you find the thing that will make you feel fulfilled? Well, I'll tell you how I found it, and it's really simple. It's 3 words. Write in a journal. That's 4 words. Write in a journal. Writing in a journal was life-changing for me. I would write whenever I was frustrated, I would write whenever I was bored, I would write when I was happy, I would write when I was sad or angry. And over the years, I was able to look back on those journals and see patterns and see things that I kept talking about and kind of discover like the things that I was really excited about. I kept writing about comedy, and I would write about my job, and I'd write about comedy, and I'd write about my job, and it took me 7 years of doing that before I realized, oh, maybe I should write comedy about my job. And that's what changed my life. And I didn't share this journal with anybody. I'm a writer, but 80% of what I write, no one ever sees. You know, we share a lot of things on Instagram, you know, TikTok and Flippity Flop or whatever you guys are on these days. And it's not about sharing it with anyone else. You need a place where you just share with yourself, and it's for no one else. That's the only way you're really going to get to know what it is that's important to you. I never really talked to Mr. Schaefer again after that encounter. The next 3 years of my life at Magruder. But my senior year in the fall, I was staying late here doing decorations for homecoming. I was laid out in the hallway on the floor painting something, and Mr. Schaefer saw me and he came over to me and he said, "Hey Sarah, can I talk to you?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "I kind of heard that somebody said that you shouldn't be an actress. And I just want to tell you that if you want to be an actress, you can be an actress. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't." And it was this amazing moment because I thought he hated me. And here he was inspiring me and telling me to follow my dreams. And a week or so after that encounter, Mr. Schaefer suffered a heart attack and he was gone. I had those 2 brief interactions with him, and those little moments, they changed the course of my life. And I never got to thank him for that. So don't wait to thank people for what they've done for you. And so I just want to take a moment and let's give a round of applause to all the parents and the family members and the neighbors and the friends who helped you get to where you're standing right now. And that brings me to my second point, which is, yeah, we all want to feel important. That means your job for the people that are important to you is to make them feel important. Don't make them feel forgotten. You know, make people feel important. Your best friend wants to feel important to you. Your sister wants to feel important at her job. Your brother wants to feel important to your dad. Your mom probably wants to feel important to everyone she meets. And you have the power to do that. You can make people feel important, and that's how you build connections. You know, if you meet someone, remember their name. I used to be like, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to see this person again, so I'm just not even going to try to remember their name. And you know what? I never saw that person again because I didn't remember their name, and so I had to avoid them. So remember names. Ask people what they care about. Find out what your best friend wants out of life and see if you can help get to it. And sometimes you might have a mentor, you might have a professor, and you might think, well, they're helping me, I don't need to help them, and it's just not true. I mentored a few women last week, and one of them just needed an introduction to someone else, and so I gave that to her. And the other one, she needed some help with some stuff, but then she offered to read one of my scripts and give me feedback, and she gave me recommendations for a book that I might like, and she's the one I'm probably going to remember, I'm probably going to want to work with. And so don't ever feel like you can't help and you can't contribute, you can't maybe connect to people or do something to help people in your life. Don't just take, try to give back too. And also, somebody needs to fix the environment. If someone could sign up for that, that would be awesome. So I think by now you probably know this one little thing about me, which is that when I say goodbye, I really need people to beg me to stay. So I'm gonna pretend to go, and then I just need everyone to sort of be like, please, Sarah, please don't go. Please, 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 okay? Bye, I'm leaving, my speech is over. I gotta go. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Okay, either that went really well or I look like a complete idiot. Anyway, that's my speech, and I just want to say how proud I am of each and every one of you. You did it. You graduated high school during a pandemic. Very few people can say the same thing. Don't ever for a single second take for granted how important and amazing and awesome this achievement is. You did it. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 12th grade. I can't count, you guys. I just can't. I need to go back to high school. I have problems. Anyway, I'm so proud of you. I want you to go out there. I want you to write in your journals. I want you to find your soulmates. I want you to find the things that you love, and don't be afraid to share those things with the people that you love. And most of all, I want you to remember that you are important. No matter what, you are important, and you have the power to make the people around you feel important too. You are all important to me because this is my first commencement speech I've ever done. So thank you so much for giving me this incredibly special moment. I love you all. Good luck, and go Colonels!
Good morning. My name is Daniel Harrington, and I'm your senior class SGA representative. Dr. Evans has been at Magruder High School for 19 years, both as an assistant principal and principal. But I bet he's never had to deal with anything like this past year and a half. It was definitely challenging, but he led us for us to get here, our graduation day. So on behalf of the class of 2021, I say thank you, and now it is my honor to introduce our principal, Dr. Leroy Evans.
Thank you, Daniel, and for sharing those kind words. Brief but beautiful. I love that. And I wish you the best of luck at Indiana University. I know that's a long way from home. Your sister went to Syracuse, a long way from home. So there's a message there. I want to thank everyone. This has been not just a very difficult year, but this is a different kind of graduation. Normally we're down at Constitution Hall. I prayed for several days that we have beautiful weather and that the cicadas would die. And we had beautiful weather, thank you. And I saw 2 cicadas, 2, okay? So we're here, and it's been unusual in many ways. I mean, at what graduation do you have a county council member running across the stage to try to catch up on some papers? Where does that happen? And who does that? At Magruder High School. Okay? What a special place. So I want to say students, class officers, staff, family, and friends, honored guests, welcome to this special moment that represents the culmination of many years of hard work and sacrifice on the part of the Magruder High School class of 2021. This is a very special occasion for so many different and wonderful reasons, all of which starts with you. And the many Magruder High School members, staff members, your parents, your guardians, your friends. So a special thank you to Sarah Cooper, our commencement speaker, and a lifelong colonel for sharing those encouraging words spoken like a true colonel. I want to thank you musicians for making this a wonderful and dignified event. I also want to thank members of the junior ROCT program and members of the junior class who are making this program run smoothly. Thanks to our special guests, the Honorable Mr. Will Durando, County Council Member at Large. The Honorable Ms. Carla Silvestri, Vice President, Board of Education. Dr. Cheryl Dyson, Area 1 Associate Superintendent, Chief, Teaching, Learning, and Schools. And Dr. Sarah Sergo, Director, Office of School Improvement. Dr. Sergo, thank you for standing. We are also honored to have with us the principals of the cluster schools who have come to honor their former students. In the Magruder High School cluster, we know success in education is a pre-K through 12th grade endeavor. We celebrate the work you have done with these graduates, and I ask each principal to stand and be recognized. Dr. Elena Murray, Shady Grove Middle School. Mr. Matt Kniper, Redmond Middle School. Ms. Natasha Bolden, Mill Creek Town Elementary School. Ms. Latricia Thomas, Resnick Elementary School. Dr. Carolyn Walslavin, Candlewood Elementary School. And Dr. Bobby Jasper, Sequoia Elementary School. And for those of you who don't know, Dr. Jasper is retiring. After many years of service to Sequoia Elementary School and to the Magruder High School cluster, Dr. Jasper, thank you so much on behalf of all the students you've taken to this point at Magruder High School. I owe all of the cluster principals a debt of gratitude for your work and that of your staff in preparing our graduates to meet the many challenges of their educational journey that culminated in this event in the Magruder High School Stadium. As I've said on numerous occasions, I am honored and very fortunate to be the driver of the last bus out of the Magruder Cluster Depot. So thank you so very much. Ms. Connie Ye, science teacher, is your class of 21 sponsor. Thank you for devoting yourself to the students we are honoring today. You have done a spectacular job in guiding these graduates to this point during a very difficult time, creating many wonderful experiences along the way. This day would not be possible without our graduation coordinator, Dr. Stephanie Schwinn, media specialist, who's worked tirelessly to make this a memorable moment and a successful event. Thank you, Dr. Schwinn. I want to especially thank members of the Magruder High School administrative team, Mr. David Douglas, Ms. Ellen Hudson, Mr. Clark Montgomery, Business Administrator Ms. Nicole Kimball, who's somewhere out there making sure that everything goes special, and of course, Ms. Cherie Coleman, your class administrator before. Thank you for your hard work and dedication throughout the school year in the name of excellence in education. I want to thank the Magruder High School faculty and staff for being here today to congratulate the students that you have dedicated yourself to educating over the past 4 years and through this very difficult experience. Please stand in recognition of your dedicated efforts and success in working with our 2021 graduates. Please stand. I know some of you do some tutoring, but that was for staff. I'm going to try to stay on task if you do, okay? We have, this moment provides us with an opportunity to recognize excellence and accomplishment. We have a tradition at Magruder High School of seating a row of honor. Sitting in the first row are distinguished scholars. We also recognize a number of other graduates who have achieved at a very high level. These are students who have reached to the highest levels of academic achievement. As I recognize your accomplishments, please stand. I know many of you have multiple honors, so please remain standing. And audience, please hold your applause. National Merit Scholarship winner, please stand. Ben, I know you're here. Stand. Thank you. Governor's Merit Scholastic Awards, President Education Awards, Peak Scholars, National Honor Society, Principals Distinguished Scholars. Okay, I want to also recognize other groups of high achieving students. Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society, Music Honor Society, Science Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Art Honor Society, English Honor Society, and the Technology Honor Society. Please stand. It is indeed an honor to salute your commitment to excellence and achievement. Thank you. You can sit down. To the class of 2021, I thought many long hours how to find the right words to inspire you as you begin your next journey in a world where the normal has become something far from what you and I are used to. What you have experienced as a result of this horrible pandemic that impacted the world, the increasing impact of growing climate change, as well as many disheartened people by social injustice. It is clear that you have experienced something extremely challenging and demanding. Given the recent past, we can also anticipate that there may be some difficult days ahead. However, what I've learned from you during this experience is that no matter how dark the days may appear to be ahead of us, a brighter light will prevail. Your accomplishments and success are indicators of what lies within you. And here's just a few. Just a few. You have earned over $13 million in scholarships, one of the highest ever at Magruder High School. You are accepted to many of the most competitive schools nationwide, from the Ivy League to Berkeley College of Music and Rocky Mountain College of the Arts. You are going to trade schools for culinary art, building management, aerospace engineering. You are joining various branches of the military right after high school. And if this weren't enough, you are sending 90 first-time generation students to college. This is an amazing number, and the highest it's ever been at any time. And to think that you did this during the pandemic when much of your time was spent behind the camera in a virtual environment. You rose to the challenge in spite of the difficulties. So in reflection, I asked myself, what does this mean for the future? It means that in the coming years, you will have the opportunity to rise up again, to develop cures for some of the most harmful and devastating diseases, to clean the pollution from the skies while making our waterways cleaner, make the internet and social media networks a better place to communicate with a much greater focus on civility. My hope is that you will write and publish words that will capture the hearts and minds of people around the world in an effort to create a much kinder planet. And finally, I hope you can build bridges over the many troubled social waters that exist in our states, our cities, and our communities. I believe you will make a difference and will rise to the challenge again. This celebration marks the end of a challenging journey and the beginning of another that will bring you to the doorstep of a world that provides many opportunities. In order to take these steps, these bold steps, to make a difference and bring change, it will require two very important character traits: trust and hope. In closing, I would like to leave you with two thoughts. The first is from the former Israeli Prime Minister, Golda Meir, who said, "Trust in yourself. Create the kind of self that you will be happy to live with all of your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny inner sparks of possibility into the flames of achievement." And second, words of wisdom from an anonymous author on how to make hope happen in others. Hope works in these ways. It looks for the good in people instead of harping on the worst. It discovers what can be done instead of grumbling about what cannot. It regards problems, large or small, as opportunities. It pushes ahead when it would be easy to quit. It lights the candle instead of cursing the darkness. So I encourage you to embrace your uniqueness and accept the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of others and to do something exceptional in your community and in a world where wonderful things can happen and can be achieved by ordinary people who care enough to accept the challenge. So thank you and congratulations. This is why you have assistant principals. Okay, I left out two very important principals, and I apologize for this after over lunch. Ms. Courtney Jones, Cassell Elementary. And Dr. Joshua Fine, Flower Hill Elementary. Thank you. My apologies.
Ms. Carla Silvestri was elected to her first four-year term on November 6, 2018. She currently serves as the Vice President of the Board of Education. Ms. Silvestri serves as Chairperson of the Board of Education's Strategic Planning Committee and as a member of the Committee on Special Populations and the Communication and Stakeholder Engagement Committee. In addition, she also serves as the Board of Education's representative to the Maryland Association of Boards of Education's Resolutions Committee. Ms. Silvestri's education policy began at the University of Pennsylvania, where she worked at the Penn-Merck Collaborative for Science Education during doing teacher training in hands-on science education in West Philadelphia schools. She also served as Vice President for Children and Youth for a large nonprofit managing preventative school year and summer youth programs. Since her move to Maryland in 2007, Ms. Silvestri has served as the Latino liaison for the county executive in Montgomery County's Office of Community Partnerships, as well as manager of the county's Gilchrist Immigrant Resource Center. She has been very involved with Montgomery County Public Schools, including having served on the MCC PTA Curriculum Committee as a member of the MCPS Latino Student Achievement Action Group and as a board member of Woodland Elementary School PTA. Ms. Silvestri currently serves as the Director of Community Engagement at Montgomery College, leading the college's efforts to be the community's college through partnerships, engagement centers, outreach, and collaborative problem solving. Ms. Silvestri graduated from Florida State University with a bachelor's degree in biology and received her master's degree in education from the University of Pennsylvania. She is married with two children who attend MCPS. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Carla Silvestri.
Good morning, muy buenos dias. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here today to represent the Board of Education at this glorious ceremony. I want to, first of all, share with you that if I learned anything this year was to learn to be grateful for everything that I have. So I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you here today. First of all, to our graduates. Thank you for sticking with it, thank you for staying engaged, and thank you for doing everything you had to do that you knew you had to do to get here today. Thank you also to all of our school personnel, the teachers, the counselors, building service workers, food and nutrition, every single person in this building that has supported you so that you could get here today. And finally, to all of our families, our parents, our aunts and uncles, family members, friends, tias, tios, abuelas, that helped you also to be what you are today and to see you cross the stage. So my sincere gratitude to all of you. Let's give them all a round of applause. And now it's time to certify the graduates.
Ms. Silvestri, on behalf of the Magruder High School faculty and staff, I recommend to you the class of 2021 as qualified candidates for high school diploma from the Maryland Department of Education. Thank you.
It is my pleasure and honor to certify the graduates today. By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Montgomery County, under the laws of the state of Maryland, I do now award diplomas or certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of prescribed courses of study to the students of Colonel Zadok Magruder High School, who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all of the privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education. Congratulations, graduates.
Emmanuel Oliveira, Stephanie Amora, Giovanni Argueta, Ashley Arizala, Samia Bey, Robert Berry, Camille Bittencourt, Rory Bodecker, Alexandra Campero, Melissa Casillas, Kira Seeley, Eliana Choi, Nicholas Cohen, Caroline Dan, Tiana De Silva, Fletcher De Roger, Jessica Doe, Melania Driver, Trisha Marjorie Duquet, Rudolph Engelman, Rachel Gamboa, Alexandra Hopwood, Vipa Chong, Amira Johnson Taylor, Ari Kaplan, Victoria Kidder, Benjamin Kwiatkowski, Isabella Larson, Wesley Lewis, Mariel Lindsay, Tiffany Lee, Brooke Myers, Akima Monkdova. Grayson Murphy. Callie Newberg. Benjamin Ostrinsky. Emily Pack. Madison Pease. Rihanna Peralta.
Leonard Polikoff. Elise Prawley. Deepika Primaratni. Amani Ratliff. Jordan Resnick. Haley Rice. Van Sath Centran. Renee Sitt. Aiden Sloan. Madeline Taylor. Adonirai Villanueva. Adonira Villanueva. Aaliyah Francesca Barai. Jeffrey Zhu. Jonathan Yin. Jennifer Yu. Daniel Abid. Rashid Abudu. Rai Adam. Will Aja Provencal. Freddie Aguilar Guzman. Fatima Ahmed. Megan Aidu. Hafsa Ali. Jeffrey Ahmed.
Oh yeah, bro! Let's go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Luis Amaya Guzman. Sarah Anderson. Giovanni Aparicio Oriana. Sorry, Giovanni. Chloe Apple. Edwin Arias. Lukman Arifi Osman. Haley Barohana. Riley Barber. Rafi Bardisbanian. Elena Bernstein. Felipe Bravo. Alejandro Brin.
Nicholas Camelbrecker. Angela Campos. Jose Candia. Santina Kennedy. Andrea Carballo Reyes. Marisol Carmona Marroquín. Brian Castillo. Alani Castro. Jimena Castro. Jillian Castro Escalón. Kaylee Chase. Diana Chica Jurado. Ayana Chosa. Susana Chuganova. Isabella Connor. Caitlin Crawford. Christian Cruz. Ashley Daniel. Nahom Daniel. Lelia Davidson. Shayla Davis. Jared Diaz-Avito. Jason Diaz-Avito. Sandra del Cid. Elizabeth Diaz. Francis Doe. Audrey Dominguez Hermosen. Carisha Dorset. Nevea Dove. Leah Kubik. Steven Echeverria. Elizabeth Junor. Dakota Elliott. Samantha Espinosa. Jacob Esquizio. Ashley Pfeiffer. Katie Fernandez Diaz. Eduardo Figueroa. Miguel Figueroa.
Reginald Fowler. Edmund Fox. Jaden France. William Freeburn. Catherine Frizzell. Emerson Fuentes Lopez. Vincent Finn. Adamaris Galdames Hernández. Aileen Garcia. Alana Gemma. Stacy Giraldo Castano. Justin Goggin. Kendall Goldsboro. Yoslady Gonzalez. Álvaro Grande. Emma Grimm. Brandon Grubb. Jeremiah Gadumba. Scarlett Ibarra. Alisa Gutierrez Chavez. Abel Guzmán Marte. Tristan Terrell. Christina Hawkins. Tashira Haynes. Dylan Hernandez. Reiki Hernandez. Roberto Carlos Hernández. Steven Hernández. Joana Hernández Vargas. Ronald Hiciano. Ethan Hoffman. Bryce Houseworth. Leslie Lisa. Jasmine Hunter. Ben Quinn. Basma Ibrahim. Daniel Icasa. David Icasa. Zaina Imran. Margarita Haya. Ravidu Jaisurya. Julian Johnson. Dion Jordan. Michael McShane. Joshua Kim. Anari King. Isabel Ladrilana. Kiara Linez. Eduardo Lainez Guisa. Jaslyn Laura. Jason Lausel Colson. Bobby Lawrence. Sonia Disama Guzman. Kiera Long. Rosalind Lopez Martinez. Sanaya Lundgren Ned. Linda Mai. Kana Naito. Daniela Maldonado. Leilani Maldonado. Nicole Maldonado. Ketsia Mangila. Max Margolis. Claire Marin. Elena Marcos. Melody Marroquin. Davis Martin. Juliet Martinez Rivera. Jairo Martinez Toribio.
Oh yeah, Jairo! Oh yeah!
Kenneth Martinez. Luis Mata Lopez. Nathan Meyer. Shelby Mays. Josiah McLaughlin. Ndenga Mosima Ndenga. Dina Modena. Elmer Medina.
Wilbur Hernandez. Diana Mendez Solana. Trinity Miles. Julia Mangana. Brittany Montesino. Catherine Montoya. Gabriela Morales. Jonathan Morales. Samari Morales Valencia.
Oh yeah, Samari!
Anna Nardoni. Matthew Nash. Diego Navarrete Castillo. Michaela Navarro Loaza. Bangani Nebeble. Jenny Nguyen. Jacob Noble. Brandon Nunez Ventura. Jose Dante Ortega. Elver Ortez. Ruben Padilla Mejia. Camille Page. Mario Panameno Granados. Tracy Patterson. Sohan Pereira. Elaine Perez. Jordan Peterwas. Rachel Fan. Cecilia Phillips. Cesar Portillo. Leslie Posada. Carson Powell. Elijah Prather. Andrew Primarutney. Andre Proctor. Alexia Casari.
Jonathan Ramirez Fernandez. Micaela Ramírez Gatzo. Eduardo Ramírez Hernández. César Ramos. Shirley Reyes Mercado. Jacob Riddle. Owen Riley. Gabriel Rios. Ellie Rittenberg. Jacqueline Rivas Solano. Daniela Rivera. Deanna Roach. Anae Rodriguez. Brian Rodriguez.
Let's go, Brian!
Damaris Rodriguez. Steven Rodriguez. Alexis Rogel. Peter Roman. Serafina Ron. Bugra Razi. Diego Ruiz. Matthew Sabatini. Andrew Samsok. Ashley Salguero. Brian Sanchez. Jessica Schmidt. Melissa Sayed Ali. Caleb Seymour. Madison Shank. Sasha Shanklin. Niharika Sharma. Charles Sharp. Chloe Sharp. Joshua Sharp. Naija Schrader. Terrence Sizzler. Zane Slade. Carl Smith. Eden Smith. Miles Smith. Ivan Solomon. Sadhu So. Jay Stern. Tomo Stevens. Yobel Kiana Silverio. Akira Strait. Andrew Strauss Reese. Annie Suarez Martinez. Subham Sandor. Amin Taha. Shelton Tang. Takaya Taylor. Tristan Templeton. Ryan Tiburcio. Juliana Ticas. Lorena Tirado Luis. Yvonne Tolbert. Melanie Torres. Emily Toscano. Fatou Traore. Ben Tuitt. Yazay Tyson.
Yavina Ula. Abigail Monfort. Haiti Vallecios. Paige Wade. Fernanda Vargas Bonilla. Rudy Vázquez. Liliana Vázquez Fuentes. Aiden Velez. Milton Delis Monterroso. Melanie Ventura Alfaro. Katia Villazan. Katie Villatoro. Leslie Villatoro Reyes. Shah Zaid Wali. Brianna Wallace. Colin Walsh. Baden Warren. Wesley Waterton. Megan Wesley. Madison Wilson. Tensie Wilson. Terry Turner. Patrick Webb. Gabriella Williams. Kevin Zavala. Miguel Zárate. Mark Zane Bobo. Elliot Zane. Brianna Young. Glendy Chill Kiskanai. Gabrielle White. Carla Castillo. Angie Ruiz Flores. Ty Williamson. Maritza Bebonen Gutierrez. Steve Villatoro. Lisha Hamasinga. Víctor Paz. María Gutiérrez. Adriana Aslin. Heidi Luna Bolaños. We would now like to honor and recognize our virtual graduates.
Cindy Acosta, Katerina Albuquerque, Alex Avalar, Rashad Claggett, Evan Crawford, Caleb Diaz, Cesar Escobar, Abdul Kiddis Fawcett, Matthew Franson, Logan Goldstein, Wyatt Goldstein, Daniel Hooper Gomez, Adib Hurtado Olson, Anastasia Ivanova, Connor Johnson, Cameron Jordan, Roosevelt Kibwe, Jasmine Layton, Andy Mendoza, Julian Oberg, Chika Osuji, Chima Osuji, Aslan Ramirez Molina, Abigail Reindaler, Noel Setzer, Anton Sinisgali, Thomas Seto, Glenda Umanzor, Catherine Van Snick, Veronica Vincent, William Waller, Shangquan Yang. Congratulations to all.
Sophie Zemmel, Daniel Harrington, Jacqueline Martinez, Vivian Calmuin, Radesha Tamakar, Gabriella Sager, last but not least, Victoria Stanislawicz. Please stand. Colonels, we have worked towards this day for the past 13 years, and it has finally come. By turning your tassels from right to left, we are all beginning a new chapter of our lives and are officially becoming Magruder High School alumni. Class of 2021, it has been a great ride. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations.